Good evening, everyone. Welcome to UCW Ultimate Championship Wrestling from the UCW Arena in Saginaw, Michigan. My name is Jordan Slicevota. We have a great show for you tonight, kicking off with Kevin O'Reilly versus Mike Idol. Making his UCW debut, the drunken Irishman himself, Kevin O'Reilly, straight from Dublin, Ireland, and his kilt was falling off there. You never want to lose your kilt there when you're making your entrance, but Kevin seems okay about it. I'm very curious to see what a man this size can do in the ring, and I am very curious about how many Guinnesses he had before this and see if that makes a difference in his performance here tonight. And here comes his opponent, Mike Idol, a guy that personally I have seen grow in the wrestling industry here, not only in Michigan, but in the Midwest and the entire the entire country, Mike Idol, I've seen this guy go from cyberstar to beautiful to what he is now, and he is a bruiser. Obviously, Kevin O'Reilly is the larger man here. Deuce Diamond checking for weapons, checking for shillelaghs and the like. But do not count out Mike Idol here. He may be the smaller man physically, but pound for pound, Mike Idol, an extremely strong individual and someone who has a lot of road under those wheels. The fans, though, firmly behind Kevin O'Reilly, just chanting, "Oi, oi, oi, oi." And this match is officially underway. Deuce Diamond refereeing tonight. Always love to see Deuce. And this is what Mike needs to not do, is not let the fans and not let the antics of Kevin O'Reilly get in his head. If he can avoid that, he will have a chance in this matchup. He's got to also not let O'Reilly catch him. Now Mike Idol doing a little bit of stretches here. I probably would have done them before the match, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. The oi chants continue, and Mike Idol once again backing off and getting away from Kevin O'Reilly. And this is exactly what he needs to be doing here in this situation. Obviously, Kevin O'Reilly is the larger man. He's probably got 100 pounds on Mike, at least. You have to assume Mike has a higher level of cardio. And I have seen this man. Whoa, wait a second! Oh, Mike Idol turns his back on Kevin O'Reilly, and O'Reilly makes him pay for it with a nice little butt kick out of the ring. Mike Idol recomposes himself, gets back in the ring, attempts at a lockup, but no, instead a shot to the midsection and a nice side headlock here from the Bruiser. Oh, impressive technical skills from Kevin O'Reilly. I personally did not expect to see it. Seems like a guy who relies on his... Wait a second. Did O'Reilly just fall asleep? Yes, Kevin O'Reilly appears to have fallen asleep standing up, and Mike Idol calling for Deuce to lift the arms, and if the arm drops 3 times, Kevin O'Reilly is out. That's 2. Could this be it already? Oh, wait a second. No, back into the side headlock. Goes the Dubliner. Ooh, I do not like the sounds coming out of Kevin O'Reilly, and neither does Mike Idol. Mike, you got to get out of there before this man blows chunks all over the ring. Wise maneuver there from Mike Idol, getting out of this ring as quick as he could, but Kevin O'Reilly seems to have recomposed himself, and the Oi chants continue here in the UCW arena. Kevin O'Reilly now firing up. One shot, Oi, winds it up. Oh, but a shot to the throat brings Mike Idol back in control. Hard into the turnbuckle goes Kevin O'Reilly. Some underhanded tactics here, dragging the face of the Dubliner across the top rope is Mike Idol. And you know what? I'm kind of here for it. Anything you can do to keep the bigger man off of you. I'd be going for a leg, but going for the eyes isn't a bad shout either, and a choke now being applied. Deuce Diamond doing very good, making sure the 5 count is honored here. Into the ropes goes Kevin O'Reilly. Idol looked like he might be setting up for a forearm strike. Oh, a back elbow, actually, and he caught him. What's Mike going for now? Big clothesline, drops the big man. Mike taking a little too long here to congratulate himself. May have gotten the 3 otherwise. At the very least, he gave Kevin a decent amount of time to recover, and recover he did. The fans really riling behind Kevin O'Reilly here, and O'Reilly's taking advantage of it, throwing some big shots, but Mike once again goes back to the eyes, and as much as I'm here for a little underhanded tactics, Deuce, you got to get in there, and you got to call Idol on this. Mike Idol currently in complete control here, throwing more big punches to the midsection of Kevin O'Reilly, and that does seem to be working pretty well against the big man. But Mike once again taking too much time, and now O'Reilly in control, throwing some big right hands as the Oi chants echo once again through the UCW arena, and down goes Mike Idol. No, I do not like what is being set up for Mike. Oh, the scream from Mike Idol as he is squashed in the corner. And talk about squash! A big splash from Kevin O'Reilly. That might be it. Mike just able to kick out. Look at that replay. The height and force brought upon by O'Reilly there as he just sent Mike into the earth. And now what is O'Reilly setting up for in the corner here? Mike able to get out of the way of the spear, but not the second time. Cuts Idol in half. Deuce Diamond counts the 3, and your winner, Kevin O'Reilly.
And your winner, Kevin O'Reilly.
You could even hear Kevin O'Reilly say, "Did I win? Did I win?" Yeah, you did, Kevin. You cut that man in half with that spear. Idol was able to avoid the first spear attempt, but on the rebound, Kevin O'Reilly got him, and a 1-2-3 later, Kevin O'Reilly picks up the win over a very game Mike Idol. Throwing good news for Kevin O'Reilly. His pint of Guinness is still on the stage. We know what he's going to be doing to celebrate, but coming up next, Nikki Ratu goes one-on-one against High Guy. A true clash of styles and personalities in this one as the anti-icon makes his way to the ring.
From the Lost Generation, the anti-icon, Nikki Ratu.
Now, one thing is definite here when it comes to Nikki Ratu and High Guy, 2 of the most popular competitors here within Ultimate Championship Wrestling. And I'm curious who the fans are going to back, whether they're going to go behind Nikki or they're going to go behind High Guy. It could go either way. They could just cheer for both of them the entire time. That's how much these two are beloved here in the UCW arena.
Everybody might be familiar. This guy is from Broad City. He is definitely the highest guy in the area. This guy is High Guy.
Well, I think based on that crowd reaction, we know that this fan base here in the UCW arena is solidly behind Mr. 420 himself, High Guy, as he enters the ring and enters this matchup against Nikki Ratu. And yes, you are seeing those signs correctly. Happy birthday, High Guy. Deuce Diamond working hard tonight as well, refereeing his second match in a row as we get into this one here. Deuce checking High Guy to make sure there is no paraphernalia on him, no contraband, nothing of the like. And so far he looks good. And now these two know each other very well. They've trained together, they've wrestled together before, they've been on the same side in a tag team match several times at least. A nice handshake offered there. Let's see what these two individuals do together one-on-one here tonight. Lock up center of the ring. High Guy obviously bigger and stronger, while Nikki Ratu is faster. It is also important to mention, maybe not in the long run, Nikki is the younger of the two. He is that may give him a little bit more cardio. Obviously, he is the smaller individual as well, so a longer match may add into the favor of Nikki Ratu. But you can never count High Guy out. For a guy who is perpetually with his head in the clouds, he's still extremely talented and extremely focused when that bell rings. Another lockup here as these two are in the feeling out process, and High Guy having the fans give it up for Nikki Ratu. Now, if I was Nikki, I would not fall for this. This seems like High Guy using his friendliness as an advantage, which is something you can definitely do within the squared circle to really throw off your opponent here. Nikki showing off some of that high-flying acrobatic skills that he has to counter that wrist lock into a wrist lock of his own, and a nice elbow breaker there. And that will take away the power from High Guy, who we have seen use power bombs in the past, pedigrees in the past, and even there just picking up Nikki and throwing him to the ground. As I mentioned, High Guy is the bigger and the stronger of these two. Now that time, Nikki did not accept the hand from High Guy. Perhaps he's starting to realize that he needs to stop playing games and needs to start focusing, and did not get any of that kick at all. He misjudged how far away High Guy was. Nikki's definitely thrown off his game here at the start of the match. High Guy throwing some big rights now, keeping Nikki as far out of it as he possibly can against the ropes. Pick up into a big side slam. Drops Nikki Ratu hard right into the big Deuce Diamond perfect position, as he usually is. And now you can tell High Guy getting serious here on his birthday. The sweatshirt's coming off. We don't see that often. That usually means a different side of High Guy, a more serious, a more aggressive side. Let's see what he does here against Nikki. Drop toe hold and Nikki back on top. Ankle lock firmly locked in, not quite center of the ring. That guy is deceptively tall. I will give him that. He goes about 6'1" here. Not sure if releasing the pressure to smack the foot is something I would have done there if I was Nikki Ratu, but Nikki's very intelligent. He probably has a plan here. Massive forearm strike to the back of High Guy, and Nikki Ratu firmly in control here now after a nice flurry from High Guy. Big chop. Another big chop from Nikki, and High Guy is shadow punching in the corner. Those chops and shots earlier are taking more out of him than I thought. And perhaps he was just suckering Nikki in, though, playing possum. Or perhaps not, as another forearm strike seems to dizzy High Guy. But once again goes back to the body, really focusing on that midsection of Nikki. And if you could take the breath out of Nikki's lungs, he can't fly, he can't do his acrobatics. But he can still throw chops. Two-handed chop this time, and you can see High Guy's chest just getting redder and redder after each chop. What's Nikki setting up for here now? Went for a back elbow. High Guy able to get out of the way and throws a nice shot to the midsection and another one. And this is what High Guy needs. He needs to stay on Nikki Ratu. He needs to counter his counter. Too much time. Shot to the face as Nikki Ratu back in control once again. We've seen this before. Mid-rope, modified code breaker there. Let's see it one more time. And I'm not sure how flush he got it, but it was enough to knock off High Guy's bandana. Nikki may have hurt himself. They're a little bit on the way down. Both men down center of the ring. You do have to imagine whoever gets up first will be able to take advantage and potentially pick up the win here tonight. And up to his feet first, by my surprise, is High Guy. That does confirm to me that Nikki did not quite get all of that modified springboard code breaker. Back elbow, and High Guy is still feeling it. He's a little loopy, looking for Deuce Diamond for help. Big running back elbow there. Off the ropes goes Nikki. Another big shoulder block. Just drops Nikki Ratu, and that's what High Guy needs to do. He needs to throw his weight around. He needs to be hooking the leg. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it if I'm solo. I'll say it if I'm a partner. You gotta hook that leg, High Guy. What are you doing? That could have been it. And as I thought, the crowd seems pretty split here on who to cheer for. They all love Nikki, they all love High Guy, but right now they're bouncing back and forth. I think the crowd's a little bit more behind High Guy, maybe because of his birthday, I'm not sure. Oh, wait a second now. Arms looking to be locked. High Guy was thinking pedigree, not today. Off the ropes. Nice counter. Tiger Fate kick counter there from Nikki Ratu. Nice. Step up into Giri. It looks like it caught High Guy flush. High Guy is in a drop zone position. Let's see what Nikki does. He is heading to the top. Probably taking too much time, in my opinion. Nikki set up here for a double stomp, but took too much time. High Guy able to get up and counter with a shot to the midsection. He's looking for that pedigree. Puts it out on top. Big, oh my gosh! Almost turned that pedigree into a pile driver the way that he drove Nikki's skull into the canvas. There was no way Nikki Ratu was kicking out of that. And your winner after that devastating pedigree is High Guy.
The highest guy in the area! High Guy!
And coming up next, we will hear from a debuting Ricky Morris.
And making her way to the ring from Dearborn, Michigan. Wait, nobody should know. Ricky Morris.
Real quick, let me tell you a little bit about the Widowmaker, Ricky Morris. She's young, she's fierce, and she will bite your head off given the chance. Let's see what she has to say.
Good evening, all you sad, nasty street rats, deadbeat baby daddies, and all the little boopsie daisies in the crowd tonight. Are we enjoying the product, huh? Alright, calm down. This ain't downriver where the real wrestling happens. No, this is the sad offbeat. For my debut, I think it's a great idea to take the belt off that sad, sick, desperate, punchy little rat backstage.
She has called out the UCW Women's Champion, the Honey Badger, and let's see. She seems like she's going to come on out here. There she is, Little Missy, the Honey Badger, the inaugural UCW Women's Champion.
You may be in my house, but you ain't on my level. So you think you can take this from me? You're sadly mistaken. Your house in this poverty-stricken city? That's hilarious. Where I come from, we actually have money. Unlike you, princess. Yeah, where you come from, I'm rich. And when you watch the troll, it's you.
Slap from Ricky Morrison. Out she goes. This match seems like it's going to be official. We will hear officially at a later date, I'm sure. Well, no, there you have it. Honey Badger confirms that match will happen. Well, for everyone watching at home on the YouTube verse, wherever you are, this has been UCW Ultimate Championship Wrestling from the UCW Arena in Saginaw, Michigan. I am Jordan Slyskavo. We will see you on the next episode of UCW Ultimate Championship Wrestling.